Dear customer, we thank you for purchasing lead fluid peristaltic pump. This model is BT50S. It's a very simple and economical pump for very simple operations, and this head is DG series, and this particular one is DG6-1. 6-1 means it has 6 rollers and it has only one channel. Lead fluid peristaltic pumps are really good, and our experience with these pumps is great. As of date, like in December 2019, we are having approximately 40 installations in the last 3 years, and not even in a single case we have received any complaint from the customers. In this small video, we are trying to give a demo of this small simple plug and play machine. So to begin with, the first thing, when your pump reaches to you, you have to take 2 screws out from the bottom of the machine, and you can tilt the machine a little bit slightly, and you can see that it is written tighten bolts. So these 2 black screws you have to take out. This step is very important, and please don't start the machine without taking these 2 screws or bolts out. These are shipping bolts, not required, and must be taken out before the run. You can see that this machine is a CE certified, and it is also having an ISO certification, and it can take from 100 volts to 240 volts. So the same model works for 110 volts also, and for 220 volts for India operations also. So now I have taken these 2 screws out, and my pump is ready to work. So I'm just giving the power, and from the back I'm putting on the power switch. So in this one, this is a LED display. In this machine, this area you can select the RPM. Because this model is BT50S, so in this one you can select the RPM from 0.1 to 50 RPM, and as you will increase the RPM, your flow will increase. And the second parameter that decides the flow is the ID of the tubing. So maximum ID tubing that you can use in this pump is 3.17 mm dia ID. Now you can increase the RPM from this up and down arrow key. So now from 50 the RPM has come to 40. Now this is a mode function key. There are 3 modes: external, foot switch, and internal. External mode is used if you are controlling the pump from some external device. You can use the foot switch also. So in that case you can use the foot switch mode. At this moment in the lab we will use the internal mode. If you will press the mode changes. So I am selecting internal mode. Now this key is basically to change the direction of the pumping. At this moment it is clockwise. If you want to change it to the anti-clockwise, anti-clock means from the right hand side it will take the liquid and it will dispense it to the right hand side. And clockwise, what it is at this moment, it will take the liquid from the left hand side and it will dispense to the right hand side. So if you will press, it will change. Again I am making it to clockwise. Now this is the purge function. If you will press this machine key once, it will purge the tubing and it will take the air bubbles out. This is start and stop, and this key is basically a refill function. We will talk about that as we will go ahead. So this is one sticker. This also says that take the 2 black fastening screws from the bottom of the drive. that we have already taken. So this is the head. Now we will see how to load the tubing on this head actually. This is a 3.17 mm ID tubing. You can see that there are two stoppers, and this distance between the two stoppers is very, very important. It has to be same. So to take the head out, you can press this downwards, and you see that head has come out. On this side there is one notch that goes here and it gets notched here. So now we will put the tubing. Tubing is quite simple. Press this tubing here so that it goes into the groove, and here the notch will come here. Route it this way, and the other one will go on this notch. So one on this notch, one on this notch, and then like this. So once it will go into the head, it will automatically take it. And this is one, you can see that this is one gear wheel. This is to loosen and tighten the tubing. If I will move it up, you can see that this tubing is becoming tightened. And if you will bring it down, this tubing is becoming loose. So my preference is I keep at 1, 2, 3 notches. That is more than enough. Now I will put this head now I will put this cassette in the head. So on the left hand side there is one notch, and this will come into this one, and on the right hand side just press it down, and your cassette is fixed in the head. So our tubing is fixed, and on the left hand, so because we have selected the clockwise direction, so this will take the liquid from the left hand side and it will disperse on the right hand side. So this is our water reservoir, and the first thing that we will do is we will purge the tubing so that whatever air is there in the tubing, it goes out. So for the purging, press this double arrow key. So it says full, means the pump is rotating at a full speed. So you can see that the air is going out, and once all the air will go out, the tubing will be purged properly. We should purge till the time there should not be any air in the tubing. So I think now it is purged. So I am again pressing the double arrow key, so purge will stop. Now as I said that this pump will go up to 50 RPM, and based on your flow, like if you approximately this tubing of 3.17 mm ID, approximately at 10 RPM it will give a flow close to 5 ml per minute. At 20 RPM it will give a flow of 9 or 10 ml per minute, and at 50 RPM it will give a flow of around 23-24 ml per minute. So just to check, let me try one value. Say I'm checking it at 10 RPM. I will make it 10, 9.8, 10 RPM. So I'm just checking 10 RPM, and maybe we can check it with the cylinder. I'm emptying the cylinder, and now I will press the start. So this is a start, and blue key is a start and stop. So now the flow is coming with 10 ml per minute. So for example, if you need a flow of say 15 ml per minute or 8 ml per minute, you will have to adjust your RPM so that it comes 8 ml per minute. In this machine you cannot feed the flow value, you have to give the RPM, and according to the tube you have to select your RPM and what flow you require. So we talked about this key. This is a fill key. This is really interesting. We will see how it works. Actually, if you need some repeated volume, say 10 ml or 5 ml, you can use this key. How we use that? Let's see that. Press this and hold this key for a longer time. You see that this is F30 is flashing. It means that this is a fill function. Now, if suppose I want volumes of 2 ml in this vial, so I will press the blue start key. So once my 2 ml will come, I will press the fill key. So my 2 ml has come, I will press the fill key. I will press this stop key. So my 2 ml has come. After stopping, I will again press the fill key so that it comes to normal. Now every time I will press this fill key, I will get 2 ml. I press the fill key, it will dispense 2 ml, and after that it will stop. So this is a really interesting function, and if you want fraction collection, you can easily use it, and this function is available in such a low value pump also. So dear customer, we thank you very much for purchasing this machine from UNIGENETICS. If you face, this is a plug and play, very simple machine, and if you face any problem at any point of time, please do contact us, and we are always ready to give the support. Thank you very much.